Welcome to TNT Spices. Thank you for joining us. Today, we're going to make some game day snacks. We're going to take these little weenies and some biscuit dough, transform these into some pretzel wrapped weenies. But we're not just going to do any normal pretzel wrapped weenies. We're going to make multiple flavors. We're going to show you how. We're going to begin assembling all of these different hot dogs. Now, in the beginning of the video, just so you see here, we're using some Rands from Pillsbury's. This is their Southern Homestyle biscuits, and these have that butter taste already in them, which is going to add more flavor. I've just opened up a pack. I've spread out a little bit of flour on our table.
It's good to sprinkle the flour. Sprinkle the flour on the dough. Sprinkle.
I have a rolling pin, and we're just going to flatten these out. Now, these are our little wieners. We can see what size they are. We're going to want a little bit on the edge, a little bit on the other side. So we'll take our dough, we'll go down, and we'll make approximately 4 out of one roll. For these ones, I have some American cheese, I have our hot dog, and I'm just going to simply wrap it up. That's it. That's simple. Next up, we're going to make a Nashville pretzel wrapped weenie.
When I'm in Nashville, I will follow up on my dream.
To take some of our Sweet Heat Szechuan Ghost.
Boy, that escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of this. Cut this into 4s. I'm going to take a tiny bit of our dill relish. A pinch of our Carolina Reaper cheese. And then our weenie. I'm going to do the same as the others. We're going to roll it up, pinch all of our ends, and then we'll place this onto our baking sheet. We're going to make a Texas or cowboy weenie. We're going to take some of our Two Jerks barbecue sauce. Some cream cheese, some taco cheese, and a jalapeno. With this well combined, we're going to take our biscuit. We're going to cut this into our 4s. We're going to place a little bit of our mixture onto each quarter. And we'll place our hot dog on and wrap it up just like our others. We'll place this on the baking sheet along with the rest. Our next flavor is going to be a pretzel pizza weenie. I have our pizza sauce. I'll take a little bit. Make a pizza pie. Some of our Parmesan cheese. Some Let's Get It Italian blend.
BB's, Q, and Proficiency. Now let's get it.
Our mozzarella cheese. Our pepperoni. Let's cut this in 4. And we'll just take our hot dog, and just like all of our other versions, we're just going to wrap this up and then put this onto our baking sheet. Now for a chili, onion, and cheese pretzel wrapped weenie. We are going to take Spanglish Asadero's Tex-Mex. We're going to sprinkle a little bit of this onto our biscuit. We're going to take our chili, spread this just like we do our pizza sauce. We're going to take some of our fresh onions, cut this in 4. Now, I've been telling you with all of these to cut these in 4. But you can, instead of doing these in 4, cut them in 2s. It'll give you more dough to work with, especially when you're dealing with these wet ingredients. It might make it a whole lot easier for you. So it's your choice as to how thin you want to try to spread out the dough. It's an option, just to let you know ahead of time. Now we're going to take our little weenies.
You got a little wiener and some tiny nuts.
Sorry.
You know, I could tell just by looking at you. You had a little wiener and some tiny nuts. Oh, yeah.
Then I have some Velveeta cheese. I'm going to put 1 piece of cheese with each weenie. And as with all of these, we are just going to roll these up and sit this onto our baking tray. How can you have a hot dog without the mustard or sauerkraut? So of course we've got to make ourselves some pretzel mustard and sauerkraut dogs. Mustard and sauerkraut time. We're going to take some Pilsudski's dill pickle mustard. With some sauerkraut. Now, I'm going to take a little bit. We're going to try to drain off the liquid. We're going to spread it out amongst each one of these. Take our weenies. Take just a small. Woo! Accidents happen. Let me clean this up. Okay, as I said, accidents happen. That's what happens when you keep the bottle upside down too long. I'm going to take some of this excess mustard. I'm going to spread it around. Take a little bit more. We'll wrap these like all the rest, and let's get to showing you what the next step is. With all of our hot dogs formed, they've been placed in our refrigerator to chill. In front of me, I have 8 cups of water. I am going to bring this to a boil. Then we're going to add 2/3 of a cup of baking soda. Time to add our baking soda.
My bikini bottom's erupting!
Cool. Be careful. Now, we want to take our hot dogs and we want to cook them inside this baking soda solution for 30 seconds. After 30 seconds, we're going to place these on some parchment paper. We're going to do this for all of our hot dogs. With all of our hot dogs boiled, I'm now going to take an egg wash. I just took 1 egg, about a tablespoon of water, whisked it up real good. I'm just going to brush all of these with a little bit of our egg wash. Next, I'm going to place this into a 450-degree oven until these are all golden brown. Our hot dogs were inside of our oven for about 25 minutes. I forgot which ones were which, to be honest.
Why, if I had a brain, I could
while away the hours, conferring with the flowers, consulting with the rain. And my head I'd be scratching while my thoughts were busy hatching if I only had a brain.
I was going to season these with all the different seasonings I used when I filled them, but for the life of me, I can't remember what I put on what. So here I have 1 stick of unsalted butter, 1 tablespoon of granulated garlic, and some flake salt. I'm going to paint this on all of our pretzels. We also have the flake salt. We're going to sprinkle a little bit of this. These are done. We'll set these to the side to cool off before we serve them. Game time appetizer done. Thank you for joining us here at TNT Spices. God bless each and every one of you.
Go to the game. Go. We're gonna go to the game. Go. TNT Spices. That's the